Hello, traders. John at StockBookie.com. Today is 7/13/2007. This is our live streaming session. So let's get right into the charts. What's up, everybody? You know what to do. Punch in a symbol. Tell me which way you're looking to go or what you're seeing. Do you see a double top? Trey here saying you're seeing a head and shoulder pattern on CMG. So let's get into the charts and check this stuff out. And I'm at home today, guys. So let's see here. I'm trying to hold on. All right, there we go. All right, I just want to make sure everything's going. If it gets cut out like it did the other day, I'm sorry, but let's get going here. Let's get an overall look on the markets, look at the SPY, then we'll go into some charts. So 23 million on the SPY today, guys. Pretty lame, but that's what we're getting, so that's what we're going to have to try to trade for. So we had a couple trades out there on AAOI getting roasted, but that's okay. We made good change on that one, so I'm taking a little more risk on this trade because we made money the other day on it, so not a big deal. So that's what we do here. Before we get into anything, though, guys, I want to explain something. When you go to my website, if you remember, when we're adding to these positions, knowing that they're high flyers, just let's go into well, NVIDIA, I got my ass kicked. Goldman, I was getting my butt kicked. That came in. But if you're going in a trade, let's look at the AA. All right, let's see if I can get this one going. Or even Fizz. Let's look at Fizz. That one was going up. But if you're looking to go into these, say your max position is, if I can actually do this. Everything's locking up, guys, so hold on a second here. Let this thing go. Yeah, but stuff's been going slow today. I'm not sure what's going on here, so bear with me, guys. All right, I don't have this is all over Wi-Fi. My shop internet, I'm all connected into a router, so it's a little bit better. So let's see if I can make it through today here. All right, I think let's see. No, I'm not pausing today, but if you're going to go into a trade like Fizz, you know you got 20 grand. Say that's your max position. You know right here at double top, you're going to get some resistance, okay? So if you want to go into this one, you might start adding with a $20,000 position. You might go 2,500 bucks. Hey, this thing could maybe go to 70 bucks. All right, a 70 even number, 2,500. All right, dollars, not shares, okay? Now I'm in with $5,000, still knowing that I have 15,000 left to go. I know damn well at 75, it's a big even number. That's another spot to add, okay? So now we're in with $7,500. Still have $1,250 left, guys. Yeah, you're going to be in some pain, but if your max position here, so if you start adding at 64 and you get to 100, your average position might be around 80, just to guess. So now you're still 20 bucks out. You're in a max position at $20,000. Then out, it's only 2% in your total portfolio, guys. It's a $2,000 loss. It's not that you're not getting creamed. Not that I would do that. I'm just giving examples, guys. I had a gentleman tell me that I was getting creamed in a couple of these trades. I asked him, hey, you know, are you doing 10% total position? Well, no. That's why he lost 5 grand. If you have a $20,000 or total portfolio and you lost $5,000, that's telling me you're going way too much on your trades, guys. I've learned in the 9 years of trading technicals, you got to go slow. I don't care. Even if I'm underwater on Fizz, say if I'm in at, actually here, I'll look for a long time. So Fizz, if you go to my free membership and sign up, I had guys, I guess, posting my positions today. These guys who are posting stuff and that are trolling me, guys, they all have paid subscriptions. I am free. I give out my trades. If you want to follow them, great. If you don't, just remember, strict money management, guys. In these positions, I don't have, my biggest position is probably 25,000. Well, it's right around $30,000. Most of my positions are 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. I'm in 52 positions, guys. 52 out of, here, let me pull this in. Let me show everybody. Sick of the trolls, guys. These are guys who are trolling me because they have paid sites. I guess one of them was saying, well, look at this guy. He keeps adding and adding. Yeah, damn right. These are all high flyers. How you got to do this, guys. iRobot, I'm getting smashed. I didn't put, I averaged up on this one, so I'm doing a little bit better on this one. But let's go to Fizz. Guys, but I'm damn well never, ever, ever going to show my portfolio. That's it. Go to Goldman Sachs and ask them, hey, Goldman Sachs, I want to see if you're really taking these trades. It's like the guy next door to you who lives next door. You're buying a Mercedes and buying this, and he keeps telling people, there's no way this guy can buy a Mercedes or buy an Escalade or put a pull in. There's something going on here. It's all fake. It's like, oh my gosh. And then he comes up to you and says, well, how much do you make, man? I want to see what you make. What's your check? I want to see your check stub because you're buying all this stuff and it just can't be real. Anyways, I'm fired up today again. If you follow me, guys, I'm fired up. So let's look at Fizz on here, okay? I think it's on. It should be on here. Come on, where is it? Oh, Fizz, there it is. My average price is $90. I added more today at 106 times. My position on this is right now about 25 grand. I'm upside down a little tiny bit. Where's Fizz at right now? I got it on here, $97. I'm a little bit out of the money. It's not going to kill me. And this thing will be down here eventually one day. It might pop up on earnings, but I don't care. 7 years old. I don't need this crap. I put trades on. I add slow and steady. I take them, and I'm moving on to the next one, guys. So far, so good. Out of, let's go, 115 trades, we've covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 winners, 22 winners. We had Shop, though. This was one that we went in, covered, went in, covered, went in. This one probably counts for 5 times. There was a couple other ones we did the same thing. Yes, I'm getting my butt kicked on some of these. I'm not all in. That's what people don't get. And when I sell a position, one of these and say, hey, let's see. Oh, iRobot, I'm getting my ass kicked. I made great money on Shop. Let's add some more to iRobot. Take the winnings off that one. Let's go in more of iRobot. Yeah, we'll inch it in a little bit bigger, but I'm keeping it small and easy, guys. If these things go upside down, I'm not going to sit there and cry. This fake trade bullshit, guys, I'm done. These guys have paid websites. And it's funny because my friends are on StockTwits too that I've got to know over the last couple years. They'll send me emails going, yeah, that guy who's been bashing you, I ask him who he follows, and then they send me a link to their website. They're all paid pumpers, guys, to try to get subscribers. 14,000 people, guys, following me. These guys don't want me to do shit for free because they're not making money. I'm coming to the point I might charge $10 a month to keep these guys off my site. And it's funny, they post this like it means something. It's free. Who cares if you want to follow? Slow and steady, guys. Know your position. If you're going to do a $20,000 position, it's a high flyer. You just got to go slow and steady. Bottom line. I'm so fired up right now, guys. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's get into the charts. So, all right. Enough of talking crap. And you know what? Go to these guys' feed. Like Jig is up. There's another guy, Sacks full. Let's pull them all up. They're all that they have 5,000 ideas, and they're following 6 guys, and they're all the same people trolling everybody. So you tell me, and I'm gonna find. I do have an email somewhere where my friend sent me the website to the guy who said, "Oh, you don't want to follow StockBookie, you want to follow this guy." And it's like, oh, geez. It's like, and then it started coming clear over and over who have paid sites that are doing this. They don't want a guy like me giving it out for free. Guys, don't take my trades. If you want to take them, great. If you don't, I've been telling people for like a year, don't buy puts in these markets. And I still get emails. Dude, I went in a trade with puts. I'm getting my ass kicked. My videos every time. I think I'm gonna say it every time, guys. Don't buy puts in these markets. And if you happen like Tesla, if you didn't pull Tesla off, if you were in puts, Tesla. I don't even know what. My head's spinning right now. I think I'm going to start doing a blog. But, if you didn't take this trade off, gosh, my charts are going slow now and everything. What is going on? But here it is. Gap fill, great support, 300 even number. I'm getting my ass kicked. Well, where'd you take them? I took them, I think, right. I think I was stab at this. I took July 21st, 275 puts. And I would have to look at the record. They were up like 500 and something %, or I don't even know what it was. But when it was down here, guys, good night. See you later. If I would have held on to them, I think those puts, last time I looked, they were like at 70 cents or 50 cents or whatever it was. They're getting killed. This might come down one more time, but gosh, I mean, I think that's a good setup for maybe going into next week. Last time I looked, they were like 50 cents. I sold them at like $4, I think it was, 385, right in there. I think they almost got the 4. They might have on this push, but I got out. I was out at like 380, 375, or whatever. My entry price was 47 cents, I think. I'm out. That's it. See you later. This wouldn't be a bad setup, though. But if it gets above here, you're probably going to have to exit those trades. Guys, we're grinding on 23 million today. They're waiting for bank earnings. That's what these guys are waiting for. Gap it up on the Yellen news. Yellen raising rates and taking away stimulus and unwinding the balance sheet, and they're rallying the markets. That's not good, guys. That's flipping terrible. Who do you think pushed this shit up for the last 8 years? You know, retail guys. You know what? I'm going to open this one up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to do this. Let me do this one so everyone can see. Who do you think's buying this market? Who do you think's giving this thing an underlying bid? QE1, QE2, QE3, all the way up. And then look at this stretch job. And people think, oh, it's going to go higher. As long as we have 23 million in here, Apple's going up. Oh, AAOI is going to rip up. Tesla's going up. They can control any stock they want with no volume. Get a good 200 mil sell day. Do you think any of this shit's going to be green? Hell no. Institutional selling. This is nothing. No, there's nobody in here. It's robots you're trading against. They get an underlying bid on Apple, or they get the news on AAOI. Oh my gosh, it's having good pre-earnings or whatever the hell came out today. Guys, look at this chart. What the hell stock it is? It went from $9 to 80 since July of last year, a year. 9,000%. People, well, they're undervalued, and some guy gave them a higher price target. Holy shit, when this thing comes down, guys, you better step aside. All right, anyways, guys. All right, let's start. Let me take a deep breath. People calling me now. So, all right, guys, give me a second. Dad, this is the problem, running a business, doing this, doing that. Hold on here, guys. Sorry. I'll get into. I owe you guys one. Let me. I'm gonna pause it. All right, sorry guys. Holy crap! I got 22 things going on. And I run a printing company, just to let you guys know, and I'm a full-time day trader. I do both. That was business. I had to take care of some stuff. Holy cow, guys, what a day. All right, so let's start. I think we're beginning of a head and shoulder pattern on CMG. Strong double top, bottom, support, right up to 435 before it starts to decent descent to the. All right, let's look at that. We did just cover our trade on Chipotle. This was another one, guys. We went slow and our average price was ended up being around 353. Yeah, so we have the gap to fill down here. We have a couple little bottoming tails here. This is a good bottoming tail, guys. The only problem with these long trades, and I've been telling you guys for a while, if we start to sell on the SPY, I know it's a tall task. I know the SPY never seems to sell, but if we start to dump, these stocks are going lower. Excuse me. So you got to take the trade when the markets are going higher. This is a great area for a bounce. It is oversold. If you want to try this, if it I would say if it cracks below 390 and starts heading lower, you got to get out. You know, there's a lot. This was the big trend line here. They were trying to hold it, hold it, hold it. We are below the MAs. See how the 20s starting to go. But now, just like we talk about the high flyers being stretched from the 20 on the upside, look at this. So this is getting stretched from the downside from the 20 MA. Again, this is the shore. This is the ocean. Got to go back. But as this thing chops, this thing will follow down just like it follows up. Right now, I just, you know, let's take a retrace in here. Let's go. We're going to go a bigger retrace from the bottom. Stuff doesn't work. There it is, of course. Yeah, nothing like my big system at my shop, guys. And then I'm streaming and everything, so that's why everything's slowing down a little bit. So let's take a retrace from here to here. 750, so that's pretty good. Yeah, you have great support down here. I like what you're looking at, but you're saying, I guess you're saying head and shoulder like that, and you're thinking it's going to go up and make another. Okay, yeah. I mean, damn well could. It's oversold, could bounce. It is Chipotle. People buy the dip like Tesla, so you got to be aware of that. Let's go to the weekly real quick on this one. Sorry, guys, for that little interruption there, a couple minutes. Yeah, this is the bigger time frame here. You're still, though, down, and you're still kind of in this channel coming off this high. This thing was a $750 stock, down, channeling sideways. We got to bid up. You know, that's what these stocks are doing, guys. They're getting the bid up. Everyone's like, oh, it's Chipotle. This thing's going to 900 again. And then they freaking hold it, hold it, hold it. Get all the retail traders on. Excuse me. Get all these analysts to upgrade the stocks. You know, upgrade this thing. Oh, my gosh. And then they freaking dump it in your face, you know. So just be careful. Here we go with the SPY again. And let's see if the rest of the markets catch a watch. SPY goes up. Everything goes up, guys. That's just the way it is. 24 million. 24 million. I don't think I've ever seen this before, guys, in all the years of them trading, other than like a half a day going into Christmas or the Thanksgiving. It's almost eerie, guys. And when you get this, the computers take over. They peg it to the 200, the 20 MA. Just hold it above the 20. The algos take over. Boom, boom, boom. Look, it goes down to the 50 MA, bounces right up. 50 MA bounces right up. It's pretty much just hold the 50 today. And you want to get a little bit of action because you want these mini little retail traders to buy the dip, you know, short up here, and you know, because they're all going long here, they flush them out. I had a friend that job was as an institution was to shake people up and down. He would see a bunch of traders taking everything down here, going short, so he would pump it up for 20, shake them all out. Typical ES futures, they just get out because they load up too much down here. They pop it out. As soon as it gets up, he drops it again. They all go short again. He did it all day long, guys, whether it was the ES minis or whatever stock he was controlling that day. When you get light volume, you can make stocks go up or down. God, excuse me. I am fired up today, guys. So, let's see here. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm curious about the turn in the Japanese dollar yen and how that correlates with the turns in the gold. And yeah, I affected. I'm not sure. I just follow charts. The dollar yen. I follow the I don't even know what the heck was I following with that one. But you know, I'm following the dollar. The dollar yen. It is important. It is the carry trade. If that thing starts to unwind, the markets are going to be in trouble, in my opinion. But how that all correlates, I don't know. I'm a technical guy. I have some friends that could probably answer that question. I just don't look at it. If you're looking at gold, though, pretty much following the dollar. I do know that. A little bit down today, but we're holding the lows down in here. There was a gap fill, a little pivot, went a little bit lower, chopped up, bounced up yesterday. Now we're slightly bullish. I didn't do a video on this one yesterday. I was just running late. A lot of stuff was going down with my printing company, so I was on location with a lot of stuff. That's why I kind of disappeared yesterday, guys. But down sideways, you're still down sideways, a little bit weak, below the MAs. Gold setting up possibly for lower prices, but as long as it holds this pivot here, we got to wait and see what happens. weekly chart as well. But right now, central bankers are in there, dollar up, dollar down, this, oil flying, oil going down. They don't know what to do next because they're supposedly unwinding the stimulus or balance sheet, whatever the hell you want to call it. Excuse me. StockBookie.com, guys. Subscribe down here at the bottom corner. In the bottom corner, there's a subscription button. Subscribe there too. It's free, guys. Who cares? And just make sure you're punching on all the ads and everything. That's how I make a couple bucks a day. Once I get 20 million people, then maybe I can make money. I don't know. All right, guys. What's my website? StockBookie.com. Trey at MyWay Johnson. Is that another? It removed my link. Laugh aloud. He will answer. Okay. Yeah, but there's so many guys there. Jeez. All right, awesome, man. We really want to follow you and make money on your trades. Thanks for that. Yeah, no problem, Caesar. Hey, they're not all winners. I tell all these trolls, I have nothing to hide. There's all my trades. This is what I do. No more than 10% total of your, no more than your total position in any position. Period. Especially with the swings, with the intraday stuff like the AOI or the Amazon that we're in, or whatever trades I'm in when I'm scalping and doing a couple day hold or a couple week hold. Yeah, I'll use a little bit more then, but I'm still not in huge positions. I could take some pain. If the trade like AAOI, we did 2,000 shares the other day because I was hoping that I could get in and get out and be done with the trade, and that's what happened. I was in and out, covered half. It went up on me straight on one of my videos. But I guess we'll do it again. And we'll get into some stuff. Guys, remember, if you're new to the room, punch up a symbol. We'll go over and tell me if you're in the stock looking to do something. If you're not, just looking at me, do we go short? Do we go long? Stuff right now. For now, puts in these markets are really, really tough. I don't care if you go out a couple months. It doesn't matter. When stuff's grinding sideways for weeks and weeks and weeks, you're going to get your butt killed. There are stocks to short. The high flyers as well are tough with puts. You could probably do I don't even know. I don't even know too much about options. I'm still learning. I do a lot of writing calls or writing puts and playing decay. That's what I like to do. I don't put those trades on there because those are very dangerous. You really have to hit them right. And even when I hit them right, guys, I'm in and out. I'm not screwing around. But the AAOI trade, we took this one right here. Went up, pulled back, covered half, went up again, did it again, covered half, went up in my face. I knew 71 was a good level of resistance. Added more right there. So we were in a full position with 2,000 shares, dumped, sold half, out. I was done. And of course, it went lower like every time it does, but who cares? I made a little over $4,000 today. So I knew going into this trade, yeah, I'm eating my shorts on it right now, but I knew I made 4,000 here. If I'm down a couple grand right here, I'm still up $1,000. Yes, I'm turning a great trade into a turd, like I always say, but hey, I'm putting some risk on. Looking at the monthly chart, guys, high flipping flyer. I knew 80 bucks would be a good level. 75, 77, 50 up in that area. When it popped up today, I was like, hey, I was already short in this. I knew I was going to go in this trade with some news, but I'm willing to take the risk. I made a good chunk of change the other day. What the hell? And guys, if we wake up, market sell, this thing will be into the 67. I might even hold this one. Who knows? Added a swing trade on this one too, believe it or not, so I have 2 trades on this one. And again, I want to make things clear. I had some trolls talking crap about today that some friends sent me some captures of their feed. And what were they saying? Oh, he's posting trades that he's not even in. How the hell can I be in 115 trades of them right now? Guys, 52 to be exact. And every time I pull one off, I add another one. So eventually I'm hoping to be in these 115 trades if they can allow me to, if they pull back and I sell and get into another one. But at the end of the year, if I do 2 to 250 trades, I get maybe 50 losers. I'm making pretty good coin. Evan, I don't need $1 million to live on, but give me $100,000, 200 grand in profits every year. I'll take that every year for the rest of my life. And they're easy trades. If they go upside down, I'm not going, oh my gosh, am I going to get a margin call? Been there, guys. Been there 10 years ago. All in on Apple at the highs, and then they shake the hell out of you. Margin call, you got to sell something or put more money in. No, I didn't sell. I put more money in. Buy more, and then it went down more. And then I had to sell for a huge loss. It was like, oh my gosh. It's all about money management, guys. That's the way it goes. Awesome, man. Thanks, guys. Punching the symbols. I'm way behind, guys. Way behind. Let's see. Laughing so hard. Oh, yeah. You know, I try to make it fun, guys. I don't want it serious. Go on the website. Punch my beetle roach or beetle on there. It's a Palo Verde beetle on my YouTube page. The thing was like 4 inches long. So I'm trying to post stuff like that just to kind of make it fun. So his website is on YouTube. Yeah, my website brings it to YouTube, but if you're not a member, eventually I'm going to charge $10. I'm going to charge, guys. Sorry, I don't know about how soon. I just want to keep people out, and that will pay for, I want to do a go-to-meeting. To do that where people can talk, we can find trades. Basically, I'm just trying to get a good group of people, finding trades, taking them short, taking them long. I don't care. Right now I'm short because everything's at the highs. We took this trade the other day. I posted it on Twitter, you know, just to disclose everything, guys. Someone came up and told me about Sherwin-Williams, high flyer. I am not in this trade. But look at this. Up. Look at this stretch job. It's going to come down. It might come down $50 or so. Puts are a little bit tough because it's a monthly chart, small share size, even 10 grand. This thing pulls back 5-10%. You make 5. If it goes into earnings, you buy a $100, $200 call position. If it pops up, you'll make money on that to take care of the short trade. You got to hedge yourself too. NVIDIA, I got stroked on that one. Killed. My average price is around 80. I'm going to say $80. I know it's 79, like 88 or whatever. I did post another trade site. People are like, but you're in NVIDIA from $80. Yeah, and I'm getting my ass roasted. But you know what? That was before I started this little sheet of mine. So you know what? It was like, well, wait a minute here. Telling me before I started my website, yeah, we got stroked on that. But since I started posting stuff, I started a new position on here because I think people should be short NVIDIA. If you're getting roasted in NVIDIA right now, I'm still in that trade. But you know what I did when they had earnings? I bought a couple $100 position on calls. I think that day I made 600%, or in the last couple days, as NVIDIA flew up to the freaking sky. So my trade that I'm in a full position in NVIDIA, I'm down a couple $1,000, but I made so much money doing day trades, that trade means nothing. So if that NVIDIA trade starts to pull back, that's nothing but profit now. I'm trying to get everybody in the mindset to say, hey, guys, there's 15 ways to trade here. You got to hedge. You got to do this. You just don't sit there. When you're all in a trade, you just sit there and you're just like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, wait, they just upgraded on CNBC. Okay, all right. Oh, come on, baby, come on. You know the rooting if you've been in an all-in trade. Come on, man, come on. Pumps it. Oh, yeah, Kramer's on. When I used to be a Kramer fan, yeah. And then the next day, the freaking stock bombs, and it's like, but wait a minute, Kramer said that this was a good stock and to buy it and this and that. And it's like, wait, and as I learned, it was like, don't buy. Every time he tells you to buy, everybody's selling. Yeah, you got to register. It's free, and then you can see the drop down, stuff like that. And basically what happens, it comes up, and then you get this drop down, and that's all my positions right there. StockTwits has a lot of my intraday stuff. I just cannot. StockTwits is really hard to follow. And then I also have more of my Twitter stuff. I think I'm going to kick everybody out, and if I charge that $10 just to get just to pay for my go-to-meeting and pay for this, pay for my, my paying for, I don't know. I just don't, you know what? It's easier for me not to charge because if I'm not here for 2 days in a row, I don't have to hear anyone crying. Then I have to make a commitment if I charge. And I don't need to charge because I don't really need the money. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. My wife asked me, why do you got to do this stuff for free all the time? Why don't you make money on it? It's like, well, I enjoy doing it. I'm sitting here watching the charts all day. Why not be with you guys, having a good time? That's why I like to go to meeting, but it costs money, and I'm not going to keep shelling out money to do free shit. Oh, my gosh, am I charged, guys? All right, yeah, that's the feed. Oh, that's the feed and everything. But no, the Twitter, free, guys. Twitter, I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps putting me into that. What's happening? Just bring me to Twitter. So now, I post stuff on there. We added more short to core, 7904 pre-market. We added that one in pre-market on our new short swing position on AAOI, another fake trade, guys. Then usually when I'm covering stuff, I'm doing it here. We added a bunch the other day on the big rally, guys. We just went across the board. Slow and steady, guys. We added shorts to HRS, LMT, PayPal, Dow, DD, CAT, TAL, AXP, MA, WDC, IT, BA. When you get big rallies, you don't go long. You start adding more shorts. That's why it's slow and steady, guys. Man, I wish some of you guys would listen to me. I hate when I get the email, hey, man, I took this trade. I'm getting killed. And it's like, first thing I always ask, no, man, I'm all in. It's like, all right. Well, let's look at the chart, you know, and it's like, oh, man, why did you do that? Then it's like, I can't even help you. I mean, at that point, you got to cut it. And then these guys usually have a $20,000, $30,000 account, and they're 30 grand in, they're 7 grand down. And it's like, wow, I've been there, guys, just getting ripped all the time. So just be careful. Hard. Thanks, James. Trey, thanks. John, your animated present will be received. Be yourself and keep up the, yeah, thanks, Yasmin. Please review Costco. Looks like we bounced off some strong resistance. Wait, we bounced off. Okay. Did 17K on calls today in Costco and holding quite a few more further out. All right, Dom, I'll look at that one, bud, today. Was that a fake trade, Dom? All right, let's see. See, like that stuff, great. You know, that's awesome, man. You're making trades. So wait, you're looking, looks like we bounced off some strong resistance coming up in here. Well, looks like 153.78. Let's go back, see what that area is. Yeah, look, that's a gap fill up there. Look at that. It never fit. It did fill the gap, but never touched it. We gapped down below, came right back into resistance. Now we're pulling back. We're still inside this bar, though, so this thing can chop around. That was up $1.64, holding quite a few more. Yeah, calls. Dom, you got to get above this area and fill this gap at 154. 154.15. But remember, if the markets sell off tomorrow on the bank news, this will continue lower. So just protect that trade. You made 17 grand, Dom. Take that shit and run for the hills. Cover that. Put a stop in. You don't want to wake up to a disaster on the bank earnings and this thing is flushing. Remember, the markets are staying green. Will stay green. It's an overall market trade. If we get a big red day any day down in the next week or so, you watch all these stocks falling like bricks, period. Get a buoyant day, 24 million, you'll get the float job, stocks going higher. I mean, even Amazon's going down. Nvidia's going down. Tesla's getting hit. Is Google's a little bit green, but that one's been fading. See how the market's just fading because it just can't take the bullshit anymore. In or institutional money, they'll push this shit up. They're already exiting their trade. Like this trade here, they're gone. They're out of this trade already. They're not going to sit around. 17 grand, imagine the guy who made 1.7 million. The guy, guys, $100 million bankroll. He would be down $6 million in a trade. A week later, we would be up 80 grand. He would tell me, do I pull this trade off and take the profit now? Dollar comeback, and they're asking me, do I take the profits now? Come on. See, and that's the mentality of a trader. But I was down 6 million. You brought me back to 80 grand up. What do I do? What do? You sell it. Gosh, it drives me nuts. So Avgo getting close to double top. Fundamentals looking awful, and well is looking at a short. All right, Zach, let's take a look at it. AV, yeah, let's get into some charts, guys. Enough of me blabbing off. Excuse me. Not double. You got this resistance here, so it's stopping there. That's your first point of resistance. This is the daily chart. Slow here, guys, so bear with me. I got to get back. I'll be in my shop hopefully next week. I've been mostly on the run. A lot of big installs. I do a lot of like wall graphics and big installs like that in companies, and we're doing a bunch of them now. Yeah, this could be the end of the road for this one. Not meaning going in earnings. Remember, look, this markets were buoyant. Everything got a bid. We caught a bid off this little pivot here. Down here, we're on 227.84. Got the bounce. 6 days up. 750 could be the end of the road. No. If you're going to go short on this one, know that it could chop around and possibly go higher. You want to get some sort of a signal. So if you're going to buy puts, let's see if we could get a couple, days sideways. If the markets fall, this one's going straight down, period. But right now, great resistance. But, this is what these things usually do. They go straight up, they chop and kill all the puts because, the puts are buying here, here, here. And then it goes one more day up. They load it up again or all in, and then it will chop it for a week and a half and kill them. Watch for earning, guys. Earning seasons season is in full effect. If you're going into earnings, make sure you are not loaded in any position. I mean, if you're an all-in trader, God bless you. You'll get lucky every so often, get a big trade. You'll eventually give it back, slow and steady. So, but yeah, this is great resistance up here. But you're still above the MA, so still in a strong stance. Let's look at the weekly real quick. Yeah, you could tell. So you had a little bit of a bullish pattern, broke out, came back. This is the story, guys. Pulls back, retraces up. Sometimes it goes higher. If the markets stay buoyant, it will go higher. If the markets sell off, this one will continue lower. Great area of resistance right here. Let me look at the monthly. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Avgo. This one before. Oh man. These are all the positions that are on that sheet, guys. So I am watching them all day. I have other ones. If I go up here, I have other positions and stuff like that. But these are the ones I watch because these are the ones that if you're following me, I still want to protect everybody. Yeah, I know some of these trades are upside down, but guys, if you're in half position, figure if you're in a position on this one here with a half position, 266 is a $52 stop out. This thing would have to go to 312 for me to stop out. Full position would give you $26, $27 stop out. That's why I like to keep these things small and wide stops. I don't care. I'm not in any rush here, guys. As long as I'm making money at the end of the year, I don't care what it is now. I want to find out what it is in 6 months. Good. I've made trades. I've been in these guys that I consult, guy. I've been in trades where we've been up $4 or $5 million. And the guy still asks me, should we take it off the table? We can make a little more. It's like, oh my gosh. All right, yeah, we can make a little more. And then the next day we're getting killed. I was in a Chipotle trade. Ackman took a position. Things went up. We were up, I think, $1.5 million. We were down $4 million. And I was begging the guy to take the money off the table. What's your strategy to get us out now? I don't know. You should have sold yesterday or covered yesterday. Just crap like that. So Costco, be really careful. Avgo, if you can wait patiently for the double top, great. If you want to nibble a couple bucks lower, I mean, it's only $5, $6 up. Nibble here, top. And honestly, if this thing goes like all of them, it could go to 300. So no, you could be $50 in pain. So know your threshold on this trade. That's how I trade, guys. I know that this thing could go to 300. So I'm going to start with a quarter position, knowing that I could add at 275. Then at 300, my average position will be right around, I add more up in here, maybe 280. High flyer, it's going to come in eventually. It might take a little bit of time. So that's how I would play that one. But Zach, yeah, great area. Great call on that one. I'm going to try to get a little bit more out of it before I post that one. That one I wouldn't take, but I'll post it on Twitter if I think it's a good trade. I'm not going to post a shit trade on Twitter just because. But if people, again, though, comes to the website. If people are paying me $10 a month, $20 a month, whatever, I'm going to keep posting trades, whether I'm in them or not. I'm not going to post a bad trade out there. And if it's a bad trade, it's trading, guys. Gosh. How do I get that job? Shake retail trade. Yeah. I think he was at either Goldman or, what the hell was it? I'm not sure. Maybe he was. I think it was Goldman, though. You know what they do? They get the memo in the morning. This is what we're doing. And they just shake people out. This whole thing is, anyways, I'm not going to go into that. Yeah, when you start to really know what's going on behind the scenes. I even went on an Alaska cruise about 3 years ago. I sat down next to a gentleman, knew the guy who was in the movie The Big Short. He knew the guy, whoever the main dude was. I don't know his name. Everything on that movie was pretty much true. There was a couple things he said it wasn't. And he said they were sitting there. They would shake people up and down. They would take all their money. Just evil, vicious people on Wall Street, guys. All these, and then you get Siegel. Pays Jeremy Siegel $100,000 to do speeches at big colleges or whatever. They are on his bankroll. Do you think Siegel's going to come out and say, the end of the world, you gotta sell? Oh my gosh. No, they're going to come out and pump. If his stocks go 50% down, he just loads the house. Do you think Buffett's going in with $60 billion position? No, he's probably got about 10 billion out there, and he's got another 40 billion to go. So if they keep going up on him or down on him, he's going to keep adding. X. I remember, I think he was in at 140, and then when the whole thing fell apart, he was, I don't know exact price, but the Fed was coming out. Well, Warren Buffett's going to help and buy Goldman Sachs at 60 and help everybody. No, he's averaging in from his 140 trade, and now Goldman's at 260. Do you think he's selling? He bought it 140, then 100, and then 60. Is that crazy? No, it's called money management. Anyways, gosh, I am riled up today. Well, what do you take if you take pills to mellow out? I don't take drugs, so I don't know. How do I get that job? Yeah, it sounds like a who. Yeah, believe me, guys, you get to know some of these institutional guys. It's brutal. You got the level 3s out there for prop. If I was a prop trader, I can have a level 3, guys. I can see who's buying, who's selling, who's shorting, who's writing calls, who's writing puts, all that crap. These guys have the advantage. And every time you take a trade, they're going to try to take your money. That's why when I sell these, when I covered AOI the other day, guys, 2,000 shares, it's not a big position, but if there's market makers in this thing holding this up and driving it up and down, you know, and it's they know how to do it to get these things going up and down. I think they only could do like a 10-cent spread on it to pop this thing up, but they'll just keep taking everyone who's selling, they'll just keep buying those sell orders, and they'll just keep pumping it up thinking. So every time someone sells, they come in with more, and it just kind of changes hands. There's sometimes, guys, where market makers trade back and forth to each other to keep the market going. So when this thing comes in, I start adding more. I sell it here. They bounce it up, off, because they want me, the guy with the 2,000 shares. Hey, maybe this guy will come back and chase this thing down more. Everyone chased it down. Shorts are going, loading up down here, and look what happens to them, guys, straight up. It was over. We're upside down on this one. I'm getting beat up a little bit, but I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, on the intraday, yeah, I'm in on that one. I'm a little bit upside down on this trade now, but I am in a swing trade again on this one, guys. Small position. I'm ready to go just in case if it goes up. But I put enough out there. If I get a 10% pullback, I'll get $1,000. $10,000 worth on this one. Not a big trade, guys. I'm in at 79.04. So I'm up a little bit on this one, making a little tiny bit, nothing big. But if it pulls back 10, 20%, guys, that'll be a nice flipping trade. StockTwits, I post all my other stuff too as well. So if you want to follow me on there, you can. If you don't, then God bless you. All right, guys, I want to post another thing on here. So let me get back to the feed. The AAOI, I had so many people come out today again. I'm just going to start posting crap on there so I can have fun during the day when I'm bored. AAOI, yeah. So where I was wondering about the USA gold correlation of the markets, check out 25K trading. I don't mean to do a shout out, but he knows his stuff. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Whatever. Johnson, yeah, I'm up 990 on the name. Yeah, perfect. Take that money, big hoss. Come on now. You know what? All right, can you analyze GRPN? Yeah, no problem. GRPN. All right, yeah, just man, GRPN. Jeez, this is another turd IPO and just straight to the basement. You're catching a little dead cat bounce from this low pivot. You had a gap fill here and a low pivot there, and look, you had a gap fill right there. It almost filled gap. That's where you're getting the bounce. You are back above all the MAs. Earning season's coming up. As long as it stays, if you're long in this one, as long as on the daily chart you stay above the moving averages, you're fine. If you start coming back in, tighten that stop. You know, for a $3 stock, this thing can head right back down, guys. $3, hell of a trade, 25%. It's going to get some profit taking, which probably came right in here. But honestly, here, $4. If it could get above this pivot here, 404, this thing can move higher, guys. Overall retrace from this low to this high. Right now, yeah, we're over the 50% retrace. We're going, yeah, right there. If it could get above 408 and start going, earnings will take this one up or down. So just be careful with that one. But Great dead cat bounce, guys. Let's look at the overall. I think the monthly chart, though, is just ugly on this one. Yeah, I mean, this thing's just chopping. Let's see if we had more resistance. You know what, though? You are getting above the 20. On the monthly, though, you got to stay above the 20. If it stays above the 20 moving average, this one can pop up higher and start ripping towards this area here. So if you're long, I mean, this is the place to be. If you want to tighten stop, if it gets below 290 here, you just got to exit. Next point to buy is about 216 if it goes lower. But, hey, it's holding up here pretty good. It was making higher lows. We did make a lower high. That's a little bit suspect, but it came right back up with a nice engulfing candle last month. If you're long, hold on to it. For me, I can't do anything. Play it like an option. If you can lose $1,000, go with $1,000, 250 shares. If it moves up a couple bucks, make $1,000 and move on. Let's see here. Japanese bakers don't want the high yen. They don't fold and continue to drop like a trap to me. Yeah, I don't really follow currencies. I follow the gold. I follow the dollar. That's about it. A repeat of the last month, 6.9. Yeah, I've been talking about that. I've been doing videos on the NVIDIA, guys. Watch like today. So I've been doing the videos. God, big topping tail, guys. On earnings, this thing has to get above this monthly topping tail. If not, it's going to start clicking and start going down really, really slow. It's going to be a slow bleed, guys. You're going to have to remember it was the stock of the year. It's AI, all that crap. But again, you get a stock from 23 to 170 since February of 2016. Damn, it needs a break, guys. Here, look at this. Let me go into, and I know I show this one. I know I'm beating a dead horse here. Look at Skyworks. Remember this one? But they're with Apple, and they're oh my gosh, we shorted this thing right here at 112 like 32. Stock twist, and everybody laughed. Straight down, guys. Look what these things are doing. Straight down. Oh, it's Skyworks. It's got to go up. Double top. We're short again of Skyworks coming in. They're going to get little bounces on 25 million on the SPY days, because that's what this thing's going to do, guys. When you get no volume on this guy, do whatever they want to do. And I think with the Amazon down today, the NVIDIA, people I think are just taking profits. You have to. iRobot, another one. But it's iRobot, 104. You got upgrades, people buying. Look where it's at now. Setting up to go down. Look where the 20 MA is usually the target on these. It will curl up. iRobot's coming right back down. Earnings, if this thing pops, short it. Unhealthy. Shit. Well, even 3M, look at this. We played this one on a high flyer. Who the hell shorts 3M? This is another one. If you're not short 3M, you got to. It was coming up here. 20 MA. Look what it did. Did it again. Look what it did. Didn't touch it, because the markets are buoyant. It's not going to come all the way back because technicians are looking for the bounce, maybe gap fill, gap window, so they don't bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months of bullshit. It's almost time, guys. Short this thing, 3M. It's a safe haven play. If the markets come down, people will start to buy this, McDonald's, Procter & Gamble, J&J, but eventually markets come down more. This will come down with it. Nature of the beast, guys. That's how this stuff works. Yeah, same thing. Let's go back in the video. So I just showed you that stuff, guys, all right? Look at NVIDIA. Monthly chart, beast. Same thing, extended. Just keep hyping it. Same, you can even go back. I showed this in my chart. Go straight up, retraces, hits double top, straight down. Bum, bum, bum. This is where we bought calls because we have a short position. I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I put a couple $100 on a call position, I'll put it out of the money. Maybe this thing pops up $20 or so, get a better bang for the buck. Or, I'll lose $300, or it might have been $400. I'd have to look. But this thing drops. Remember, I'm in right around $80. If it drops $20, my position's done, and bam. So instead, of course, goes up, gets me in my butt again. But I made a good chunk of change here. Still underwater a little bit, but then we traded it again here. Started doing some more stuff, some scalp trading, this and that. Now we're in the green on NVIDIA. So my $80 shit short. I mean, you got to short this thing at $80 when it's stretched, 7, 8 months ago. God, I'm pissed at that trade. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to sit back and say, oh man, I'm all in. No, I got more capital, more bullets to keep going. I'm not like Janet Yellen getting backed up to a corner. I'm going to unwind the balance sheet because everything's great and we're going to raise rates. And then 2 minutes later, well, we're not really going to raise rates. We're going to look at data and we're going to go really slow and steady here. Then out of the side of her mouth, QE4, Yeah, did I just say QE4? Oh, wait, no, I didn't say QE4. I mean, we'll be there just in case QE4. She's like addicted. She's a crackhead. They're all crackheads. And the best part is Trump's going to bring a Goldman Sachs guy in. So I guess buy the dip. If he brings in Cohn, we'll probably rally, guys. Keep an eye on that. You know, unless we are done. So hold on here. Let's see. Gosh, I'm way behind, guys. Oh my gosh. Way behind. Oh my gosh. Japanese bakers, video setup. Do you have money invested and forgot about that you invest, or do you trade? No, I trade all my money. Stuff like that. I trade a little bit. I trade mostly indexes and those because I can't do too much. I'll take the SDS or the TZA or I'll just buy the SPY. I could go short on that with indexes. Anything else I really don't do. Money. I have 5 different brokers, guys. So when I'm finding shorts, I got 5 different tries to try to find shorts, guys. I use Scottrade, IB, Thinkorswim. I was using that a little bit. They're just too expensive. Cobra and Lightspeed. So I'm in all those. So that's what I'm trading with. Let's see here. Fizz is coming in. Yeah, Fizz is starting to come in. Fizz cleaned up my puts. Yeah, great job, James. Here. I saw the Beetle video in the subscription box. I was so confused. Yeah. No, I want to change it up a little bit. Just like the toilet one. Look at the toilet one. I was about to go, you know what, on. I'm looking under the thing and there's a big roach under there. So I was like, oh my gosh, I got to post this thing. We'll be glad to pay $10. Yeah, I mean, $10, $20. I mean, $200 and something a year. Shit. But then Caesar, I got to show up and actually do this for a living. So Fizz is a gap fill and good support right now. I might take a shot at it for a move up end of day. Yeah. As long as the markets stay buoyant. I mean, everything can float up. Let's look at Fizz. Now, yeah, look at that drop. Jeez. I know I looked at it earlier. Yeah, you got a gap fill right here. That's where it's catching the bid. So just be careful. This could be a short-lived big hoss. You still have this thing doesn't. I was gonna say, yeah, $1 million on the day, not too much. Hold on, let me see if I have my. No, I'm on that. Gosh, it almost looks like it's gapping up here and stuff because there's not enough volume. But you do have a gap fill here. That's where it caught a bid. Just be careful on this one. 60-minute. If you took it from here, tighten that stop. You got a nice little bounce, almost $1. You probably did because I'm way behind on here. Yeah, 200 MA. That's your next area here. 200 MA. If it goes into the 93 area tomorrow, fills the gap around 92, 62. Markets are falling. Don't take it. But if the markets are buoyant, going up, meaning this one falls down to the 93, 92 area, you could probably take this one for a long day trade. We'll look at it tomorrow. Hopefully, I can be on my work up unders and a lot more power. I'm wrecking it today with NVIDIA weekly puts. Boom, 200. Great play, Jane. Hey, take some off the table on that one, buddy. Don't be a pig. And everything pops up in your face tomorrow on the bank earnings. Investors website suggesting CLG as a buy zone on a swing trade. What's your opinion? CLG. Celgene. Let's see. At the end of the day, guys. Yeah, look at that. It's still going. Gosh. So I guess it's going up on that news. Let's look at the monthly. Let's see what we have for resistance here. Or is it at the all-time highs? They're telling you to buy it, and we're almost coming in a double top. This is the big area. If you could break above there, yeah, this thing could probably go higher, definitely. 140 right in that area. Getting a good move. This thing's moving up. Great stance, guys. It's in a bullish stance above all the MAs, making a run. But again, you went from 95 to 135 since 2016 here on the monthly. Not a huge move, but this is one that can move on news. Oh, this is H. What am I doing? CELG. I was like, wait a minute here. That's not okay. That still was Celgene. Okay, but anyways, 140 is double top up here. This is your resistance. If it could pop through there, then you're probably going to 150. Maybe they have a drug coming up. Maybe they have news coming up. Maybe that's what they're doing, and they're positioning themselves in calls to possibly get another pop, or they could be popping this thing up and writing calls, betting on the downside, knowing that the drug news might be bad or what have you. But for me, it went long around 95 to chase it up here at 135 after a $40 move, and then someone upgrades it. And you see a lot of this stuff, the same commonality of going up, retracing up, and then the flush. So, you know, cup and handle pattern, people will say like this might be. I don't follow cup and handles, just a little bit hard to look at, but honestly, it can come back up, give you a little handle, and then dump. So watch out for that. Celgene, I wouldn't get interested in its thing. I mean, look at, was a $2 stock, and then it just, you know, from 2009 straight up, you know, same old crap, different day on all these stocks, guys. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, see Tesla's getting a bid now, going into the half hour or the power hour, staying green. Stocks, you know, everything's kind of pushing up a little bit. It drives me nuts. Investors, yeah. So Celgene, I don't know. After a big run like that, that's not for me. I'm not chasing a. So you're chasing a stock after it's been up 35%. I'm going to short this thing and hopefully get 5 to 10% and be out. That it could go to 140 and 150. So I'd add at 140 short. I would start to add at 150 and 155. I'd start with maybe a third position, and third position. Maybe do something like that. It's going to be 20 grand. I'm going to go 5, 10, maybe 15 if it gets up into 155, or maybe go the rest of it. I don't know. I don't know. I used to be so stressed out. I used to wake up in the middle of the night with sweats and, oh my God, let me see where the futures are. I'm all in on Apple. Holy shit, they're down. Oh my God, oh my gosh, I have 2,000 shares of Apple. This is when Apple was like $70 back in the day. Then you wake up, it goes to like 60. I dump, then goes to 90. I chase, they dump it, chase, dump it. You know, that was my trade. Dump it, chase, dump it, chase, dump it, chase. I was getting really good at it. And I finally was talking to a couple of friends, and I paid guys for years, guys to teach me technical analysis. A couple buddies of buddies, I paid them, guys. I was paying those guys a couple $100 a month, but I was making thousands of dollars, so it didn't matter. Not fake. I'll send you a screenshot, close the position, have some out of the money. Yeah, no, I don't, Dom, I don't care. And like I tell everybody, I don't care if you're fake. I don't care if you're making trades. But if you're on StockTwits and you're posting good stuff, and if you're fake, God bless you. But if I'm sitting here all day posting stuff on StockTwits, doing stuff on Twitter, doing videos like this, oh, would I do this if I wasn't really trading? Holy crap. You know? John, if you have the time to check HUSA, I've been following it for a while, and it goes to $1. All the time, it comes back down to 6 cents. Yeah, Caesar, I don't know those trades. I mean, we could look at it just to see. It's probably all on news. I don't even know if I get it as a paint. No, I do got it. Yeah, how many trade? You got 52. It's all on. Look, all on news, comes in right back down. Honestly, right here at 64, you got double bottom. This is on the 10-minute though. Trade. Yeah, it goes lower. Let's go to the daily. So wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look where it went to. Almost double top. That's where it stopped, came in. This is probably the 750 retrace right there. These guys are following Fibonacci levels, guys, retrace levels. What a coincidence, right there, right to the penny, pretty much, right back down. So maybe get interested down in here, support 50 cents, but you know, you got to play it like an option. Go a couple grand, 500, whatever you're willing to lose. But the big one is with this, and it goes to $1, you get the hell out. That's 100% gain. Done. It's almost like an option. So play it like an option. We're knowing that it could fall and it could go to 0 and you could lose everything. So if you want to take this trade, you know, this is a guess. If it goes up on news, 50 cents down here. Ultimately, you got the 200 MA down here. A couple gaps to fill. 1 cent. But I don't trade stocks like this, Caesar. I'm sorry. Laugh out loud, you get a shit entry, then own it. Take a small gain loss, let the technicals lead the way. Yeah, that's why I go slow. I know that if you're going to enter at 100, it could go to 110, it could go to 120, or if you enter a trade at 285, you know, it might go to 300, 310 and overshoot. These are the markets, guys, where everything's overshooting because we have 26 million on the SPY. Up on calls on iRobot. But volume, they're driving this out. You know where they were out? They were taking their positions. Smart money, as it was driving up, they were going right here at 100 even number. That's a huge one for a stock. This is where everyone took profits here. They grinded up, taking profits. Then the last guys are like, oh, shit, get me out of this thing. And then, boom, Last guy who bought in here, he's sitting down here going, oh my gosh. Kind of like when I shorted this thing going, oh my gosh. I'm almost out of the pain now. A little bit more on this one and I'll be out of this. I still think we could go to 66 bucks. Earnings, we'll see what it goes. But on earnings, I will buy a small couple $100 call position. 95, maybe 100. I'll see where the options are playing, where some people are coming in with some volume. Pops up to 100, 110, bam, I'll make a bunch of money. Yeah, my swing short still sucks ass, but so what? On every trade, if every trade was a winner, guys, would you think I'd be sitting here doing videos and shit like that? I just love this stuff, guys. Also, flip-flop, yeah. I know he has mentioned it, but missed it. Where's the trade sheet located on the website? It is under here. Remember, go to StockBookie.com. I'll do my little spiel here. Go there, sign up. It's free. But if you go on here, why everything's slowing down here? Let me close this one. Here's my StockBookie thing. When you get 14,000 people following you guys, you're gonna have some people starting to troll you. Sheet right here, though. But if you go on StockBookie, go select the category, swing trade positions. It's going to show up that you got to be a member. That's why these guys are posting my swing trade positions on here, guys. You got to be a member to get them to post them. So these trolls are actually going to the site, copying and pasting, and there's a couple guys doing it. So you can't tell me they don't have chip sites. But it's under there, and then a little thing comes down. It won't show up on here. I'm not right now, so it's not, but it's under swing trade positions. Everything's under there. There you go. And then if you scroll down a couple, and then right, I think you click on this link or something like that. You got to be a member. This video's up there because that was one that I don't know why that one's in there. 524. Yeah, you know what? That was the first trade that we were taking on this one. I think that was a fun. That was one we posted, but I don't know why that one's on there. But anyways, yeah, so that, and then you got live stream. All this is the text. So if you go live stream, all my live stream stuff comes up. I think I might add maybe a chat room in here maybe or something, or a stream where we can post stuff. But just looking for good traders, guys. That's all I'm trying to do here. Let's pull that over. Let's see here. I get all these guys signing up with fake emails and stuff like that. It's all the trolls. It's like, man, why would you troll guys all day long? And like I said before, sit here and trade. If I was fake, why would I be here all day long doing nothing? They're doing the same thing I'm doing with their websites. So they're finding people on StockTwits, the guys who are putting good stuff out there, and they're bashing them. That's what they do. So it's funny stuff, though. I don't think it's my internet kind of choppy, like in the vid. Yeah, it's choppy right now, guys. That I'm on a stream. Let's see what I can. Yeah, it's a little bit choppy. I think I open right here. Let me see if I could close up a couple more things here. You know what? Sorry guys. Like I said, I've been riled up today. Here, hold on. Scott Trade's all free, so I run their streaming quotes. Let me shut that down. No. Maybe that will help it too a little bit. I have too many things. Oh, when my kids are home watching their videos and stuff, oh my gosh, everything slows up. All right, guys. Choppy, yeah, maybe. I want an analyst job there. Yeah, right. That's what I always say when these guys upgrade stuff at the super highs. A stock rally from 20 bucks to 500, and the guy's like, "We're going to upgrade this one to highs." No, he wants to upgrade it so more people come in, so he could dump his large position. Check out my story as I went deep shorting Netflix with puts, turned 10K into 40K, and thought I could get more. Ended up taking a loss. Worst trade of my life. Yeah, I was the same way, man. I'd wake up in sweats going, oh man, looking at the futures every night, and this is where the phone, this is years ago where you didn't have a cell phone. So I turn on my TV and be like, where's the futures? Where's the futures? Oh my gosh, not sleeping. My wife driving my wife nuts is like, oh my gosh, I got to stop this. This even drives her nuts. Me doing this. You spend too much time. I said, honey, relax. I'm showing people, like I said, but at the end of the day, guys, I'm not going to lie. I get 10,000 followers, I'm making a shitload of money. Then I really don't have to do anything. No, but I'd take that money, invest, and really start kicking ass. But also, too, guys, I would help charities. I'd help my church. I'd help people in need. My friends back in Illinois, some guys are having tough times. I would flip and rock and roll for them. I would help a lot of different people, guys. I do it now. I would even do more then. And that's pretty much why, you know, if I ever charged, it would be basically for charities, guys, and helping people out. I love that. I hate people who have hard times. I've been there, guys. I've been broke, guys, before. Freaking dirt broke. And never again. All right, guys, NVIDIA, where is it going now? Gosh, look at that. Well, look what's going on, guys. 26 million on the SPY. Anything's possible. You get one big hitter in here. It doesn't matter. Flipping joke. We're pushing it down. We're holding it up. You know, someone came in here and said, that's enough. They must have been writing puts right here. What are the puts doing right here? Going to the basement, especially probably weeklies too. I haven't really looked at anything, but weekly puts. You write puts here. Some guy comes in, holds it up, underlying bid, pegs it, done. You know, it's still a little bit weak, but you know, came in, down, sideways, bearish, down. This is sideways pattern setting up for lower prices, in my opinion. Let's look at the 60-minute real quick. Yeah, but look what you did too. 20 MA, held it there, holding, slowly sliding. You know, but again, you go from 138 to 167 and you don't get a pull. It just keeps going. But, you know, we did the videos like I've been saying on this. Did get above the 20 MA. Did confirm. Did get to this high pivot. I did the video yesterday. It's got to get above this high pivot and keep going. Looks like it's not going to, or it's going to go sideways. Scenario comes back a little bit and starts to come in. This is, it's almost the exact same thing it did back here, guys. Get everyone on board, flush them. And then it was like, oh, I bought up here. I'm not going to tell anybody. But when it's up here, I'm going to tell everybody I made all this money. And then it came back down here and they're like, whoa, this is a high flyer, guys. Just be careful with these stocks. That's all I can say. Rebecca Davida. Create an account and then go to swing trade. Yeah, and drop down. Yeah, you got it. Hey, thanks, Trey. NVIDIA, sorry if I missed this. Stream cut out for a few. Did it cut out? Gosh, sorry, guys. Got it. Thanks, Trey. NVIDIA going down, buddy. Way overpriced. Oh, yeah, exactly, Dom. You got that right. Charts take time, period. Tempting to short RH. Yeah, you know what? Thankfulness on Stock Twitch. She's been asking me about this one. You could give it a shot up here, guys. I'm not in it, you know. This is something okay. You know, I don't know where earnings is, but this is something. I'll put this trade on my lit. Well, not yet. That's why I'm not interested in it. I was like, wait a minute. You have to look at the monthly. Now, if it was up here at 104, damn well, I'd be posting it. Still a tough trade. Let's put the fib on here. Yeah, 75 and then 85, and that's why we're not in this one yet. You have a gap fill here too at 78. Fine. So I just want to see if the markets stay like this, 26 million, 27. This thing should move up. If it has earning, if this one has earnings and pops, we'll be short in RH. Damn right we will be. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Appreciate your emails, bud. You know, very kind of you sending me that stuff, telling me, you know, all the good things. At least I got some guy positive about telling me stuff. AAOI, please. Coming in now. Is it coming in? Yeah, barely. That's why it's like, let it come down, whatever. I put the position on. I'm going to, you know, it's hopefully it's a couple trade hold or a couple day hold. And, you know, it was coming in a little bit here. So I'm not, you know, again, though, guys, you know, this thing moved up pretty damn good from 50, you know, from the 55 area. We're at 75. Good run in the last couple days. Needs a break. If I get a couple bucks on it and I'm pulling it, swing trade too, I'll probably pull too. I'm up a little bit on that one. Again, I have a $10,000 position in there. Nothing big, you know? Gosh, it's like, geez. Shares, I think I got filled on. I mean, woohoo! I'm up a couple $100. But you know what? If I make 500-600, I'm cutting it. That's it. See you later. On to the next one. I get 100 of those trades at 600 a pop. That's a lot of money, guys. It's 60K. Trade in and out. Let it ride. So, but my day trade here, I am a little bit heavier with that one. But like I said, I made money back here, so I'm not gonna, you know, whatever. Not gonna stress out about it. I'm done stressing out about these stocks, guys. I put the position on. I let it play out. I know where my areas are. What do you think about cryptocurrency? Yeah, I don't touch that. Here they're being added to the main trade. Really? No way. Oh my gosh. Those, I think they're getting hammered or something like that. crashes, stuff like that. Yeah, iRobot was sold the day before it fell. Guess yeah, you start hitting Caesar, starts hitting $100, stuff like that. You got to get out of that thing. Seeing some weakness. JBHT. Yeah, we looked at that one the other day for you. JBHT. Again, guys, subscribe to my channel down here in the right-hand corner. Do some more commercials now. So, JBHT. Let's take a look at that. God, this thing, it can't even go. How is it going to go down on 27 million? There's nobody. There's no participation. Yeah, you gotta. I think you were long. Were you long on this one, right? 87.50. Yeah, you know, gosh, you should have took some off right here. When we went over, you had the double top, guy, the 618 up there. You know, some big resistance was coming up. It was setting up a little bit bullish. Remember, we talked about this coming back below. We did fill the gap today. That's holding. It was down and sideways now. This could be setting up for lower prices. Still okay because you're above the MAs, but it's looking, like you said, it's looking a little bit weak, a little bit tired. Got to think, though, 83 to 94. Kind of stalling. Still good as long as it's above the MAs. Just be aware, if we wake up to a disaster one day, all these high flyers will be coming in. Not that this is a high flyer, but it did have a good move. Still had a 10-15% move from 83 to 94. Half down, this will continue lower. Don't turn a good trade into a crap trade like my AAIO. You make a couple grand, and I feel like like He-Man. I go back. I'm gonna go show these guys. I went a little bit lighter. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, damn. So if they both come in tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, I'll sell them both and get the hell out. I don't care. That's what I read somewhere, and it was like, what? I don't know if that's true, but a Goldman Sachs guys. Do you realize Mario Draghi, the guy from the ECU or the ECB, the central banks? He worked at Goldman too. And what is he saying? Forever. Money, we're going to stimulate forever. We're never going to stop. What do you think Cohn's going to do? So eventually we will come into a big, big, big fall. If you're new to the site, new to my free live, my fake free live stream, guys. It's all fake. I'm a robot. This is delayed. I'm too cheap to pay for the SPX, and I don't trade futures, so I don't really care. You could go on there, why we are short the markets, but you get a run up like this, guys, and I'll show this more. And this is this is why we're short the markets on my YouTube, and this talks about symmetry, and this is the area that we were looking at back in here around 2014, 2015. I never thought in a million years we'd get up there. This is the central bankers, guy. This is QE1. They stepped up. Then it came in QE2, QE3, and then and then they had to get above double tops. But this is the symmetry of the markets. You can watch that video, and it talks about why this thing could possibly make it up there. And this is why we've been adding shorts pretty much across the board. If it gets above 2,500, we'll rethink some of these positions, but most of them that we're in, they're high flyers, so I'm not too worried about it. EHT, though, tighten that stop, man. You want to make some money on that one. Yeah, geez. The millennials, they all bought in it, and they're slapping them in the face. They're showing them that, yeah, this stock thing's pretty easy. Just buy the dip. So there's how many bag holders are up in here. Gosh, at this point, if you want to take it long, if it gets below 15, you got to get the hell out. Hopping around here, it could go lower. Market sell, it will go lower. I'm going to step up on Snap probably around $10. And it just like Facebook, guys, when they opened it, they killed it, and then it took right off. Not that Snap's a Facebook, but it's one of those, it's one of those like LinkedIn, all that crap. Eventually people will buy it because it's Snap. Trading. Well, it's Snap. It's got to go up. Well, it's Nvidia. It's stock of the year. You got to buy it at 180. It's going to keep going. An analyst gave it a 250 target. Yeah. Why do we have to try to determine what Graham and Yellen is saying? Shouldn't interest rates just be a daily variable ticker by now? Nah, she's still in there. You would think so. But you got to think, all these guys, they're getting free money from Yellen for years. If you have a couple billion on the balance sheet and she raises that 0.25%, you're paying a lot more interest. These hedge funds, these traders, a prop trader, guys, a prop trader gets 25-to-1 leverage. If you become a prop trader, that's what you get. So if you have 100 grand in an account, they will give you 2.5 million in leverage. I don't know how far they can go as an institution or a hedge fund or what have you, but if you get in a bad trade with that kind of leverage, and this, just like this here, if there was a lot of leverage here, that's why this thing could possibly be coming down, just like the USO trade, guys. And this I've been showing this one lately too. Was this a coincidence? QE3 ended right here, guys. Oil fell down to the lows right when QE3 ended in October 31st of 2014. 2 months later, we're at the low. Dollar up, oil down. Next stimulus was what? The oil stimulus. And then all of a sudden it creeps. She took off QE3. She raises the rates, I think in 2016. And wow, oil's at the low. Oil's at the low because of consumer spending, guys. You got to have the consumer to continue spending. If oil goes up, out there spending money at $4 a gallon, $5 a gallon in some cases, hell no. This is their big experiment. That's the way it is, guys. So here, central bankers had a mission. All these guys are trying to buy the dip. They just took, you know how many people they took out on this move? And then they bought the dip and then they took them out again. Look at all the volume came in. This is margin calls, guys. People just getting roasted, down, sideways, playing out. But the funny thing is, what I show everybody on this chart, look at the dollar chart. Mysteriously, somehow, right when the dollar's falling, the dollar up, oil down. Right when this thing started screaming, and gosh, I wish I would have saw that. I just missed that. Thinking now that I know, though, she cannot handle higher oil prices. That was Bernanke's doing, I believe, back in this day. But look at that, straight up. Central bankers are the only people that can move the dollar like this, period. Goldman Sachs, JPMs and stuff. But they have a mission, guys. They were taking out people that were trying to go long, and they were telling people, oil's going to go to 150, blah, blah, blah. And then bam, right in everyone's face. She does not need higher oil prices. And look, dollar's coming in. Nowhere. Huh. Interesting, isn't that, guys? It would take a shock out of the markets. I mean, the Fed process is something out of the 80s. Yeah, but you know what? Their $5 trillion balance sheet, Operation Twist. Anything about POMO when they were doing the permanent open market operations? Every day for 3, 4, 5 years, guys, they were pumping $1 billion into the markets, $2 billion into the markets. And think again, so $1 billion, not a lot of money, but leverage that to 25-to-1, that's $25 billion. Here's some more money. Take it and do whatever you want with it. It's going to be great again. Like those videos on YouTube. Why did you buy the dip? So Penny, what's up? How's it going? I know I'm really on a roll today, guys. So FSLR. We did look at this one the other day, though. FSLR, if I can pull it up. FSLR, monthly chart, a little bit oversold. I mean, this thing just got the beat down here, guys. It almost reminds me of like it's GoPro. I don't know why they beat this one up, though. They're out here in Arizona. So, but you're still back below the MAs here. A little bit bullet or bearish on the monthly, but let's go to the daily, more of a short-term trade. Yeah, it's been going up. I mean, it was 26, now it's at 42. Maybe the Trump wall, it's him saying we're going to do solar. We did fill the gap right here. That's where it pulled back. Found a bit of support right down in here. Didn't make it to the 20 MA. Why do that? That's where all the technicians are stepping up. So they fall it short. There's maybe an institution because a lot of people that are waiting here, they're going to get in here and try to chase it up. That's their little routine, guys. We have a high pivot here and a high pivot here right at 42.88. So it could make it to 42.88. The next level will be 43.57. But if you're long this one, just tighten the stop. Up on earnings or down on earnings, and we are in the earnings season, so watch for that. But nice, great, nice little retrace and nice slingshot up. This is your areas of resistance, and ultimately it could go to 50 bucks. At 50 bucks, I might even get interested and possibly shorten this. I don't know if it's going to make it there, but if you're long, just trail that stop. Just keep it down maybe a buck lower. If you start getting below, I'd say this area here around 40 bucks and it starts to slip again, then you got MA support here. But if that starts to go and it starts getting below the 200 MA, you got to get out of this trade. We're going to fill some gaps. Then going into earnings, who knows? It might pop up, might pop down. You just got to watch for that. So, all right, guys. So that's that one there. I mean, it's not bad, though. I mean, you got a little bit of a W pattern there at the bottom. My big level here for 50 bucks. So if you're long, it could go to 50. Quick here, though, too. Take a sip of water, guys. Area right here, that's where it broke down. But it's getting a nice little bit off this bottom here where it caught this on this little pivot there. Honestly, 50 bucks. If it gets up there, you have the 200 MA. That's where I'd look in the short. If you are long and if you do happen to ride this thing up, just trail the stop, gets up there, takes something off the table, continues up, just keep chiseling off. Gets the double top, got to short it up there too. So, but right now, nothing really wrong. Needs to get back above this level right here, though, the 42.88. It does that, confirms, goes sideways, and you could possibly shoot up. So nothing wrong. Big resistance right here. Let's see how it does in next week, going into next week's session. I mean, Friday we'll see with the banks and stuff, but Wednesday we're going to see when we start getting into the earnings season. Not sitting around to get jacked on my weekly puts. Exactly. That's it. Take it. Might take another stab at NVIDIA if they run it up or pop it tomorrow. You can watch out for banks though, James, and watch out for earnings. I'm not sure when that one is, so watch out for that one as well. Let's see here. Is on paid subscription on Swing Trader. They say target is 147 to 149, but I agree with you. Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't even watch these guys. Great. What a mess. What's up, John? I was out to lunch. Hey, what's up? Yeah, what a mess. Hey, I'm making a run at the end of the day. Of course it is. They're squeezing the shorts, Big Hoss. What do you think they're doing? There's nobody in these markets. What do you think they would do at the end of the day? They're gonna take us to the short. They're gonna take it to the shorts again. Volume comes in. So the guy like me who tries to short it, but they're all in on this trade. They're all, oh my gosh, it's going up again. I can handle a little bit of pain on this trade. It's not that big of a deal, guys. Rip me and stuff. It's like, all right, great, whatever. I have a small position. Like my swing trade. A $10,000 position in there. I will increase it to maybe 20, 25, but if it comes down, I'll pull it off. If it goes against me, I'll add a little bit more. I'll go all the way to 100 if I have to, but I'll inch in on the rest of the positions to average out. Or maybe I'll wait for 100. If it gets there, I'll be down $2,000. If I put it on at 100, I'm in at 80. My cost average will be 90. It's a high flyer. If it comes in, boom, we're done. Simple, guys. Keep it simple. Upgraded to 90. Yeah, I saw that. Someone sent me the email. If that is seriously the case with Yellen, really buy the FDIP. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm telling you guys, that's what's going on here. $1 billion a day into this market for years. Look up permanent open market operation. And then the next thing they called it was Operation Twist. What do you think asset allocation program is? Pump the hell out of stocks and then have Siegel come on and Tepper and all the permabulls and Buffett come on and go, stocks are cheap. You got to get them in there. The PE is great. And then they talk about stocks like NVIDIA. It was the stock of the year. It went from 20 to 170. It's got to go higher. And I give that guy credit on Tesla, and they all knocked him. He's the worst analyst on Wall Street from Goldman Sachs. Honestly, he's got a point there with Tesla, though. So, advert connected to some hilarious YouTube. Yeah, is there some good YouTube videos on that? Yeah, like the one with CNN and Trump. Those have been hilarious. Thanks for looking, RH. What about IBB? Yeah, IBB. I think I'm going to do some videos on that one today. But yeah, IBB. 10-minute chart too, down sideways, but daily chart, it's been inside this bar, came down, went in, and we got, look what did it, finally hit the 20 MA and then finally bounced up. Why did it hit the 20 MA today and bounce up? We had 30 million on the SPY. They could push this thing up. We had some selling in this one. You get a move again from 292 to 324. People start taking profits up here. Great bullish pattern, nice wave up. But this was the one I explained in the IBB. This is one of the only indexes, just like oil, but oil's not going up, guys. You might get some up and down. This is the only index, the IBB, that's still at the lows. If they could get this one going, that will help the NASDAQ go up. Get this one green, everything stays buoyant on the SPY at 30 million. The Qs and everything will just keep going. But this is an inside bar, bearish pattern. Big area is 331 to gap fill around 338. If it gets above that area, then higher prices. If it doesn't, we're going to continue chopping. I still think this one's coming in off this big bearish pattern. So be careful with that one. Don't get sucked in on that as they're, sucking everyone up and down and shaking people up and down. You must drink water or else you end up in the hospital like President Carter as, yeah, D. Oh, no, I'm in Arizona, man. Yeah, I guzzle it down every day. No problem, Penny. NVIDIA, you think pivot down? Now, just earnings are coming up, guys. So in all my videos, I'm earnings coming up. It could. I mean, intraday, intraday we're almost over, so I can't say if it's going to do. I mean, honestly, guys, this is down and sideways. You got a couple little tails that could lead to higher prices. But at this point, this is a little bit bearish. I filled 200 MA. I mean, we had a nice run, though. Remember, NVIDIA ran up. Out that area, too, in the video. High pivot, 161.09. If we close above it, then maybe higher prices. Didn't close. Good area. A little bit stretched. Guy who bought at 138, they're selling. That's a 20-point move. And calls and everything, oh, my gosh. Those calls had to be up 1,000%, maybe more. Especially short-term weeklies. Holy crap. I ever thought it was going to bounce there? Hell no. I thought maybe 50 MA, maybe this gap window, gap fill. I was waiting a little lower. It just never happened. Now I'll wait for earnings. I'll buy a small call position because I'm still in that short. If I make more money on the call, great. I'll take that money. I could go bigger in my position on NVIDIA because I haven't added in a while. And over the 7-8 months, I've been making more money, so I can actually add to that position now. But I'm still kind of holding on. I still made money, still a high flyer. I don't need to do anything with it, so it's kind of like, But I guess if it does pop to 200, I'll probably not load the boat, but I'll put another good size position in there and get that average up to 130, 140 maybe, and then hold it for another 5 years. So buy and hold, buy and hope, I guess, on that one, right, guys? TGT gap fill. Let's see. What time frame, Big Hoss? Markets are almost over. Yeah, no, I see what you're looking at. If it popped up, maybe. Nothing to do now, guys. You have 2 minutes left in the market. Yeah, gap fill here. To go to $50, though. Never took a trade in it, but look at the daily. Oh, we are in the daily. Yeah, gap fill, maybe. Needs to get above the 50 and the 20, but gap fill here and then double top. Yeah, I mean, a little bit oversold. You have a little bottoming tail. I guess if you want to take this trade long, your stop spot would be a close below 48.61. About $5 stop, which is a little bit. I mean, I guess you could do $50. If it goes below there, then it's going lower. But this could be a head fake. Boom, we go right back down. Retailers right now with Amazon crap going on, I just would kind of just lay low for now. Let those things play out. Banks bid to end a run. People getting in before earnings. Really? All right, let's look at the banks. Jeez, JPM. Short-term trade on this one. We covered yesterday. Up in here, double top, covered it. Boom, in and out. We were in they were kind of shaking me up and down, but covered half of it and out. Yeah, a little bit. Nothing great. Let's look at GS. GS is probably going because it's GS, Yeah, of course. They got to get past that double top because everything's going to be good with the banks. They don't want to deal with this resistance tomorrow. Of the resistance. So if the banks go, this one will go a little bit easier. But Goldman, you have 23 or 232.87. Good resistance there. Citigroup. Let's look at that one. Yeah, this one came back too. I think that one was a high pivot or something. Phil, I believe. I think I have this one on my charts at work. Yeah, I know I do. The gap fill was like right. Gosh, I got to look at the money with this stuff, guys. So I'm looking at the charts and I'm like, gosh, what's causing this thing to pull back? What is there something here? Look what I got to do. I got to go back all the way to 2009. Well, yeah, 2009. Which is even crazier. So you just keep going back. Go back. Let's see. That's 12, 11, 10, 9. So it's like, gosh, there's got to be something here. Gap fill, gap window, anything. Looking 2000. There you go, right there. I'm going in there. What's this right here? So you have gap fill and then gap window. Okay. Let's go back to where the stock is. Look where it stopped in gap window. What it did, gapped up, doesn't want to deal with the bullshit of the gap window, right to the gap fill, because people don't look back that far. Stopping there, chopping around, never really made it, never confirmed, right back down. So it's all in the charts, guys. That's all I'm saying. GS not, yeah, they're not reporting tomorrow. I forgot who is. JPM and maybe Citi. GS maybe next week. I don't even know, honestly. I got to start looking at this stuff. There's a guy on StockTwits. He posts all his stuff, so that's the guy I follow. It's like eWhispers or something. He always posts like the weekly stuff, so I usually look at his, write everything down, and then go from there. But yeah, I mean, that, you know, what are you going to do? JPM, C, PNC, Wells Fargo. Okay, so a couple of them. Anything today? I think there was a couple today. Big, but whatever, you know. What are you going to do when they come for you? Margin call, right? I had so many margin calls in my life, guys. I don't want them anymore. That's why I go small positions, let them ride out, have plenty of money, you know, just in case. And scalp trade, take some puts and calls here and there, write some puts and calls there, and just keep going, guys, and try to do this stuff and have some fun. That's what it's really all about. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this thing. I got to go actually work at my print shop today and do some stuff, but I'll make some couple videos in the next hour. I want to make some videos real quick before I go. I got a couple clients I got to see and stuff like that. But, hey, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Today's session was okay. I mean, I was a little bit riled up with the trolls on StockTwits, but we'll get into this hopefully tomorrow. I'd like to come on a little bit earlier, try to throw some trades on the swing, try to make some money for you guys. But watch my live stuff tomorrow. I might actually do it in the morning with the bank earnings, depending on if they're good or bad, to see if these markets are moving. If the markets are moving, I think I'm going to do a live session. We're going to try to find some trades on the charts and try to make some money here for you guys. So, all right, guys, again, one more. All right, one more profit trader. We'll throw this one. NetEase, yeah, I've been watching this one. Roasted on, guys. I mean, roasted. I held on for dear life. I covered it actually for a pretty good trade. So this one, there was another one too, another high flyer. Hold on. NetEase, yeah, we had a nice retrace coming back in today, down 724. Find out where earnings is, but look at this one, though. Guys, down, up, down. That could be a nice little head and shoulder pattern there, guys. Take a look at the neckline. Let's see it. Yeah, my stuff's going slow. Sorry, guys. My shop tomorrow morning early, but look at that little head and shoulder here, guys, going on. If this thing comes in, if you know how to do head and shoulders and know how to do all this stuff, you're going to take the level from the head. Wrong one. That. Going to bring it down here. That gives you your target right there. Look at that. Oh, it always, not always, but fill right there. Let's see, our double pivot low. No, look at that. No gap. Usually ends up at like a gap fill, which is so, the markets is amazing, guys. So yeah, but look, up, down, head, shoulder. If this level cracks right in here, you could go down to 238 fast track. It'll stop at 265, but watch out for this one. If you stay, you know, if it comes back around, you got to stay above the MAs on the daily. It could shoot to 340. Earnings coming up though, guys, up or down. If this thing shoots up, I'll short it. I'm not in a position, so you know, I'll look for longs because you got to buy the dip at this point. So I'll find an area for long. You got a good pivot low there. Gap fill down in here too, guys, around 215. Not that it comes down that low, but you never know. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe, sign up for my membership. Everything's free. Maybe I'll start charging. Who knows? $10, guys, is not much. Maybe 20. Make it at least then I got to kind of show up and throw some trades out there. But if I do charge a little bit more, I'll be doing more live sessions, teaching you guys more. That will allow me to pay for GoToMeeting. So then, you know, if you guys join up, I get maybe 100 traders, maybe 50 traders. We all in there. We'll all look at stuff. And I think you could share screens, look at options, this and that. Maybe there's a couple great traders in here that are doing puts or straddles or iron condors. You know, they could teach and just get stuff out there, guys. That's all I want to do. I want to get a good group of traders where we're all looking at the same stuff, same stocks, high pivots, gap fills. Let's go long, let's go short. I don't really care. I just want to be on the right side of the trade. Again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Let's keep an eye on these charts, see what happens tomorrow with the bank earnings. So, all right, guys, have a great evening. God bless. See you on the charts.